What's up, guys? Welcome back to a brand new video. I know today's Monday, but I felt like I had to get this video out today because I missed it yesterday. I don't know how to word it, but today, obviously, we're reacting to Ghost Rider versus Spawn. Now, before I click on this video, I love both Ghost Rider and Spawn. So whoever wins is just whoever wins. But dang, that's hard to say. I haven't seen the video yet, but I don't know. So I'll be right back and then I'll start the video. Alright, let's start. Already starting off with a reference. Ain't no way we're 4 seconds into the video and we're already starting off the video with a reference. And look at these two ore farmers. Ghost Rider doing the Akira slide and Spawn trying to be Piccolo.
Ghost Rider versus Spawn, the spirit of vengeance versus...
No pun intended when I said this finna be fire.
It's the Dark Angel of Armageddon. He's Wiz, I'm Boomstick.
And it's our job to analyze their weapons, armor, and skills to find out who would win a death battle.
Johnny Blaze has always been a man possessed, chasing the thrill of certain doom by performing death-defying stunts, following the example of his adoptive father, Crash Simpson. Until the day Crash lived, Johnny Blaze has always been a man possessed, chasing the thrill of certain doom by performing death-defying stunts, following the example of his adoptive father, Crash.
A little bit too Crash. You're a little bit too in the back.
Simpson. Until the day Crash lived up to his name and got cancer, heartbroken, and without enough Wampa fruit to save him, Johnny turned to the only thing that could, chemotherapy.
Damn. The fact that all 3 of those things happened in the same thing. Bro, imagine getting cancer, you get broken up with, and your rent is past due, so they take your house. And imagine all of that happening in the same day. That's just crazy.
Oh! To cure Crash's cancer, Johnny sold his soul to Mephisto.
Oh my god, bro. This movie, Ghost Rider, I think this movie came out back in like 2002, 2004. I don't know, but it's a good movie. I do recommend that you watch this.
Mephisto had something else in mind. He bound Johnny to an instrument of divine wrath, Zarathos, the spirit of vengeance. So Johnny Blaze lived up to his name and burst into hellfire, an undead.
Cool.
He bound Johnny to an instrument of divine wrath, Zarathos, the spirit of vengeance. So Johnny Blaze lived up to his name and burst into hellfire.
Oh my god, Nicolas Cage, why has he got that little 5-year-old kid on the iPad look? He got that, do you got games on your phone?
An undead skeleton biker with a sick-ass hog. The 5th scariest Nick Cage performance. The stuntman from hell. He called himself the Daredevil. Sorry, Johnny, that name's taken. Okay, then how about the Ghost Rider? Sure, we definitely didn't forget that we named the character the same thing only 5 years earlier. All you. The Ghost Rider was bad news for Earth sinners and...
Real name, Jonathan. Jonathan. What's your name? Ghost Rider, the Spirits of Vengeance. What's your real name? Jonathan. Johnny Blaze. Height 6'2". God, 220 pounds. Jesus. Former stunt cyclist, bound by Zarathos and the Spirit of Vengeance. That sounds like a Punisher name. That sounds like a name that the Punisher should have. former King of Hell, fellow Ghost Rider along Danny Catch and Rebby Raves. Cool.
Don't even think about fighting back. He can remake his whole body from the hellfire that engulfs him, making him immune to all physical damage. Only holy weapons that target his soul can harm him. It's not just his body. His whole arsenal is hellfire. Him immune to all physical damage. Only holy weapons that target his soul can harm him. It's not just his body.
Bro, where did... No. Why? He got a purple chain thing. Bro got that straight from Hades. Hold up. I can't see this. Ghost Rider's body is... Ghost Rider's body mysteriously in nature and not subject to ordinary bodily immunities. That's a big word. But why are they having such big words? Godly. Expert English reader here, by the way. Such as, I'm not going to try to say that, attempts to trim in his biological makeup, proven to ineffective. Ghost Rider Volume 6, issue number 35. Go check that out for yourself if you want to.
Whole arsenal is hellfire. Ghosty can create anything he can think of from an...
God, okay, Kratos. Damnation Stare, Mnemonic and Magic, Hell Cycle, Hellfire, Mystic Change, Pendant Stare, Regenerative, Sin and Soul Manipulation, and Superhuman Physicality. Physical. That's crazy.
Infinite stream of chains, a shotgun packed with fiery rounds, or a flaming missile barbed right out of his mouth. Life goals. And he can imbue other objects with hellfire, such as his Hell Cycle. Oh, this badass bike can outpace Thor's hammer Mjolnir, which can cross the universe in seconds. Hellfire is a weapon in and of itself.
Comic. What a knee slapper. Actually did slap my knee, and it hurt.
It doesn't just scorch flesh. Hellfire is so deadly, it can burn away your very soul. This technique would be mastered by Johnny's successor.
Was that?
And it doesn't just scorch flesh. Hellfire is so deadly, it can burn away your very soul. This technique would...
Was that 4? Like, Fantastic 4?
Here's how the average man's life would change if he never...
Say that again? Would be mastered by Johnny's successor, his own brother, Danny Catch. Oh yeah, Johnny's not the only Ghost Rider, and Danny was the first to master their most famous move. You know, the one that burns your soul to smithereens with just a look, the Penance Stare.
If you really think about it, the Pendant Stare is just more or less a more dramatic 1,000-yard stare. I can't believe that this recording is 8 minutes long and we're barely even 3 minutes into the video. Let me stop yapping.
The Penance Stare inflicts upon its victims every ounce of pain they ever wreaked upon others. Every cruelty, no matter how small or righteous, is reflected back. A biblical punishment. Obliterating your soul. It even works on other Ghost Riders, like when Johnny and Danny got into a staring contest and Danny actually depowered Johnny. Eyes are windows to the soul, so the Ghost Rider must be able to match his victim's gaze for the Penance Stare to work. Some people have survived it, like the Punisher supposedly because he didn't regret his actions, but it did work on him on other occasions. Well, Johnny can adjust how deadly it is, and it doesn't necessarily have to kill you. He can use the stare to read minds, force you to confess info, or just show you the error of your ways. Remember, the Ghost Rider is two souls in one body. With the
Ghost Rider would be actually a W therapist.
Kinder Johnny battling the demon Zarathos in a war of control. Classic Faustian bargain. All the power in the world, but if you want it, it uses you. Because if Johnny gives in, the demon's full might will take over, and then everything is screwed. Zarathos' strength is boundless. He can open up portals between dimensions, control the elements, and ensnare an entire city. fly all the way to Asgard, which is a literal infinite distance away. He's manhandled some of Mark.
He still ain't being Goku though. Alright, let's get this on.
If Al Simmons was one thing, he was a killer. A lieutenant colonel in the U.S. Army and the CIA's most decorated assassin, Simmons upheld democracy around the globe at the barrel of a gun, painting the third world in red, white, and blue, but mostly red.
Just like a normal American. This is probably, you know what? This is probably what other people in other countries think America is. Not gonna lie.
Until his final fateful mission when, per his boss's orders, Al was fired. The burning was only getting started because Al's immortal soul was on.
Get it? Cause he was on fire and get it? He was on fire. So he got fired. Get it? Do you get it? You know, cause fire. You know, you get on fire. You know, he got lit on fire. And you know, he got lit on fire. Y'all get it? Okay. Let me just stop yapping.
On a one-way trip to hell, where he cut a deal with Malvosia, the big, naked lord of the Eighth Circle.
Why does it look like... It looks like if Kermit the Frog and Mary Jane had a very ugly baby. That is a face only no one can love. I don't even think... Not even God could probably save that.
Hell, by their pact, Simmons would be reborn a Hellspawn, a superpowered commander
Oh my god, the Spawn movie is so bad.
of Hell's armies, in exchange for seeing his wife one more time.
Hey, black? Much?
Buddy, you're just asking to get monkey's blood. Al Simmons returned from the dead as a
Kira.
Hellspawn, as a decaying zombie 5 years later, after his wife had already remarried and had a daughter. There, you...
See, me personally, if I wanted to see my wife again, and I knew that she got remarried, I'm doing oh, you saw you got remarried? Next time I see you, twin, switch these in your snitching ass, twin.
saw her. Now get back to work, bitch. Thus was born the undead warrior from hell itself, Spawn. He's so 90s that he comes all the way back around to being the coolest thing ever. Look upon his edge, wizard, and despair. Spawn would violently
Yeah, Spawn, he's so cool, man. Like, no jokes, Spawn is so cool.
defend New York's downtrodden, while slowly uncovering the full breadth of his demonic powers. He's like a walking coolest thing ever.
Oh, I forgot to read this. Full name Albert Francis Simmons. Alias, yeah, I'm not reading all that. The Sad Man. 6'3". I thought Spawn would be way taller. 400 pounds. Queso. Former CIA agent. Longest running independent comic book character. Interesting.
He can fly, teleport, turn invisible and intangible, move things with his mind, make force fields, control the elements and the weather, and even stop time. Speaking of time, he can fly so fast, he literally breaks into other dimensions and smashes time as a concept. He can
Cool.
manipulate matter, shape-shifting his own body or transmuting other objects and people. He can even control and absorb your soul. Wait, Wiz, if he can rearrange molecules and crap, why doesn't he just fix his uggo face? Well, he tried to do that, but Malvosia cursed him so that he could only make himself...
No, not again. This can't be. I'm a black man. No. This cannot be. I'm a black man. For real, if I tried to turn myself black again and I came out white, I'm crashing out. I'm crashing out and I'm killing Zeratos.
Yeah. It's petty trolling like that that gets you a throne in hell. To be fair, Spawn can achieve a similar result with illusions and mental manipulation. He can read and control minds, implant and replace memories, or simply drive you mad. Spawn can do.
Yeah, I'm not reading all that. I'm not reading all that.
And it's red because it's made from the apple Eve ate in the Garden of Eden. It's.
Huh? Okay, when did we go from him being a white, turning white, to his cape being made from the apple of Eden? The apple that Eve ate for the tree of Eden.
Literally made of original sin. Oh, and also the souls of a million sinners, including every one of Hell's victims. Also a touch of vampire for good measure. K7 Letha is constantly.
Okay, they just had to make sure.
Evolving. It can act independently to defend Spawn with an infinite stream of change, transform into weapons, or drain people of their power. It is the most potent weapon Hell has ever created. It even helped Spawn beat the primordial Dark God Urizen, who can destroy and eat your soul with.
Yeah, how is this man losing to literally anyone?
Just a glare! Except the souls bonded to Spawn acted as a buffer, allowing him to survive. You'd think with an arsenal like that, he'd be unstoppable. But Hellspawns have a weakness to holy weapons and can be killed permanently if decapitated by one. Though Spawn has managed.
Oh, Ghost Rider. Then Ghost Rider's cooked then. He's cooked. Oh my lord, Ghost Rider's cooked. He don't have no holy weapons.
Survived this in the past. No, Spawn's greatest weakness is his own. How do I put this? Stupidity. So Spawn fought this angel lady, Angela. Great name for an angel. She had this dimensional lance that could wipe Hellspawn out of existence, and Spawn got it. But instead of, being cautious around a mysterious angel weapon that hurts him, he just had to push the big shiny button and activate it on himself. And so, Spawn was forever destroyed. Until he reconfigured reality to undo his own
Oh, what? I literally have no words. How does this man lose? How? Godly, man. Godly.
Alright, the combatants are set, and we've run the data through all possibilities. It's time for one hell of a death battle!
Alright. Before we get in, I would just like to say, like I said from the beginning, I like Ghost Rider and I like Spawn. Now I'm gonna have to choose who I want to win. But I'm gonna go with I was thinking of Ghost Rider at first, but I did not know that Spawn's whole inventory went so deep. So I'm picking Spawn just because of everything that he has. Oh my god, Spawn has barely even been a whole second in a fight. You're already aura farming. Bro might give Piccolo a run for his money.
Nights like these drive men insane. Brimstone in the air. Something's coming. If it wants me for me, it'll be hell to me.
They're so cool, bro. They're so cool.
You squirm from Hellspawn. Go back to the pit you squirmed from, Hellspawn.
What does that mean? Someone please tell me what that means. Y'all, someone, if anyone sees this video, comment and tell me what does that timer mean. There's no way that Ghost Rider's already pulling out the pendants there. Oh, it sends him. So the timer sends him back to hell. Oh, I get it now. Okay. So what does it mean if it's infinite? Does he just never go back? Someone please explain to me. Aaron Yeager? Is that Spawn Aaron Yeager? Aaron Yeager? Whoa, 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 whoa. Is that Spawn mixed with Aaron Yeager? Bro, how does Spawn lose, to be honest? Like, no joke, how does he lose if he has all these weapons, all these abilities? Can he, what? Spawn! How? I haven't seen this fight. I haven't seen this episode yet. Spawn. Bro, even when in a fight, he has to aura farm. No, death battle. Please put Spawn and Piccolo in an aura farming death battle and see which one would win in the if they had to aura farm to death.
God forbid.
Oh my god, look at the size. Whoa, pause. But look at the size difference between him and Spawn. Between Ghost Rider and Spawn, bro. Why does he just crush him like an ant? Probably because they're in hell and Spawn would just respawn anyways. Huh? Say that again? Not funny. So cool, bruh. So cool. Oh my god, shut up, Ghost Rider, please. Just kidding, bro. That's why some ow, Simmons. Your sins have whatever. What?
Have a taste of your own.
Bro, how is Ghost Rider's such a hypocrite, bruh? He is such a big hypocrite. How is he gonna lash out the sin of people if he's doing this? That was so cool. Death Battle, do more episodes like these, please.
Tangible, control minds, warp reality. The Ghost Rider had a much more limited arsenal by comparison.
Yeah,
Spawn
bro, cause Spawn literally has, bro, Spawn has literally every single superpower in the book. I wouldn't even be surprised I wouldn't even be surprised if he just broke the fourth wall and entered the real world.
had a huge advantage in this category. Though with his invincibility, way greater power, and the ability to scorch your soul to nothing, Ghost Rider could score the win through brute force, right? Not exactly. The last piece of the puzzle is their resistances. Basically, who was harder to kill. Spawn's constant mainlining of humanity's collective sin and pain meant he could survive attacks on his soul, including the penance stare, just like he resisted a very similar attack from Urizen. Best of all, remember the time he rewrote reality to undo his own inexistence? There was nothing the Ghost Rider could do to overpower that. And that time with the lance wasn't planned, it was purely instinctual. He could replicate it any time.
What? Why? What?
And he wanted.
I don't know. If y'all, I should watch a Spawn War video. That's definitely a video idea.
Like in his fight with God and Satan. So how do you put Spawn down for good? Well, you can't. At least Johnny and Zarathos couldn't. Unlike how Ghost Rider's soul has been vulnerable to attack before. Like when Danny used the penance stare to depower Johnny. This sort of thing actually happens a lot, even in recent comics. The whole reason Johnny and Zarathos are bonded in the first place is because Zarathos' soul was manipulated by Mephisto. And not only does Spawn have plenty of experience manipulating souls, he can replicate the effect of the penance stare itself. And penance stare on Zarathos.
Hold up, I actually stopped recording for a minute.
Plenty of experience manipulating souls, he can replicate the effect of the penance stare itself.
When did this happen? Bro, Spawn is too broken. And yes, before someone says it, yes, I know that the recording is longer than the actual video. Don't worry, if you want to watch the full unedited video, go and check it out. I'll link it in the description.
Just think about that. A penance stare on Zarathos would mean he's feeling the pain from every penance stare that he's ever done. A penance squared. The damnation stare, on the other hand, actively helped Spawn, sending him to hell where he gets a literal infinite power boost. And it wasn't just Spawn's soul powers that had spelled trouble. He had other ways to bypass Ghost Rider's immortality too, like transmutation, rewriting reality, or just straight up stealing his powers, which has worked.
Okay, bro, okay. How does this man lose? And yes, I do need to add an extra few minutes in the video, so, yeah.
On multiple Ghost Riders in the past, giving Spawn the final edge. Zarathos was almost unbeatable.
Bro, this was a stomp. I'm gonna be honest, this was a stomp. I thought, this debate was actually close at first, bro. Bro, I thought this debate was close. They made Spawn so busted. Oh my lord, they made Spawn busted, bro. Spawn is just too busted. Oh my lord. Oh my lord.
Power advantage, soul destruction, immortality, but Spawn could counter everything thrown at him, and was too unkillable for Zarathos' strength advantage to matter in the long run against his crazier abilities. That was one hell of a fight, and at least Johnny went out in a blaze of glory. The winner is Spawn. Next time on Death Battle.
Oh, Sugar Rocky versus Mahito. I'm excited. It sounds cool. Sounds like a cool battle. Anyways, thank you guys for watching this video. Comment, like, subscribe, do whatever. I will see y'all guys in the next video. Goodbye.